Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Railroad 82 here, your railroad archaeologist. For those of you that don't know me, let me show you guys what I do. I keep their memory alive. So all these fallen flags like Seaboard, Atlantic Coastline, Santa Fe, Conrail, I keep their memories alive through my 600 plus videos of abandoned railroads, historic crossings and such. I also sell merchandise like this one to help me promote my channel and add to my traveling expenses so I can keep bringing you content like this. $13 plus shipping, $18 plus shipping. Guys, please enjoy the video. Leave me a comment and give me a thumbs up. It helps me in the YouTube algorithm. I look forward to reading your comments. Always a pleasure. Please enjoy. Talk to you soon. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Railroad 82 here, your railroad archaeologist. Okay, so back by popular demand, I'm at the CSX Homestead subdivision. I posted my first video back, well, actually the Marked for Death one. Then we had the one where the bulldozer or whatever heavy equipment hit the rail. And now I'm at the Chrome Avenue, crossing the famous Chrome Avenue. And that was the one where I went last year, like I think November 2020, where we saw the new equipment being installed. And everybody, including myself, we got all hyped up talking about it was gonna come back to life and restored, and we got all our hopes up. Okay, so there's so much going on at this crossing. Like if anybody out there knows Perry Mason or Matlock or Sherlock Holmes, please get them on the line because I've uncovered so many things here. With the help of one of my subscribers, Don, he brought this to my attention. So that stretch of railroad right there isn't owned by CSX anymore. It's actually owned by Northern Pacific and Santa Fe, which is the first crazy thing. And now we're gonna go back throughout the years and notice, like in 2011, you have your typical like 2-lane highway, old country road, just a cantilever and a crossing gate, right? Facing south. You had your clean tracks. Everything was still active. It was being used, although for storage, but it was being used for storage. Nothing was abandoned officially yet. In 2017, it was still the same. However, in 2019, you can see that the signals were removed and it was officially abandoned. And now they went from no signals to out of service to, okay, get this, no signals, out of service, then officially abandoned, and then they put up a whole new set of signals there with relay cases and pedestrian crossings, and they went all out. They spared no expense. Okay, so crazy things here is to notice. One, before on a 2-lane highway, they had a cantilever, and now with 4 lanes, they don't have a cantilever. That doesn't make much sense. Second of all, my personal opinion is that the plans for this were already on paper before the railroad was officially abandoned. What do you guys think? So I'm gonna show you guys what this crossing looks like right now in late September 2021. Check it out and let me know what you guys think. Please leave me a thumbs up. It helps me with the YouTube algorithm. A comment. I look forward to reading them and analyzing them and seeing what we got going on here. So always a pleasure, guys. Take care. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Railroad 82 here, your railroad archaeologist. The Indiana Jones of abandoned railroads, all right? So this is the most controversial railroad crossing on this line and maybe in South Florida. Why? I'll tell you in a minute. But first I wanted to show you guys this baby railroad crossing sign over here. Look at that, it's a baby, oh my God. Okay, now, check this out. So this is all brand new stuff over here, right? Okay, first we see this sidewalk, bike path, whatever you want to call it, with a pavement marking, and we have a tracks out of service sign in the median, right? Obviously tracks out of service. So tracks out of service, as is evident by the 12-foot tall weeds on the line. But then this was put in here very recently. So last year I came, right, and I saw this recently installed, and I'm like, wow, this line might be making a comeback. I mean, I think any logical person would think that, right? You see, you know, this costs a pretty penny here to put in the grade crossing and the relay case. Actually, 2 relay cases, one on that side, one on this side. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 masts with signals, e-bells. Okay, so yeah, CSX had to invest a pretty penny over here. I'm not sure if it was CSX that picks up the tab for this. I think it is, but I'm not sure if it's them or the state. I think it might be CSX, but you guys will let me know in the comments. So yeah, here you have the emergency contact info. That's S-Line extension, Homestead subdivision, mile marker 60.53. And then you have the brand new LED lights facing down. This is already rusted and it's only been here a year, or a little bit more than a year. So, okay, this is where the guesswork starts to come in. This is facing southwest. Okay, this is my personal opinion. My personal opinion is this was a 2-lane, well, this is not opinion, the fact, this was a 2-lane highway, and my personal opinion is that when the blueprints for the 4-lane highway were made, this brand new railroad crossing was already on paper, so it had to be made. And then it just so happens that CSX abandoned the line, but you know, you guys hear me on that, right? That sounds logical. Or that CSX just had money, you know, government money to spare, and they're like, hey, if we don't spend it here, we're gonna lose it. So they went ahead and made the crossing. I mean, those are my 2 hypotheses on this situation. So yeah, here we go. That's funny they have that, because there's no overhead power line, so I don't know why they decided to install that there. So yeah, you have 2, right? As I said, there's 6. That one has an e-bell, this one has an e-bell, and you saw the growth on the line. It's really outrageous. Like, that turns into the Amazon jungle there. I'll include a Google Maps link to this location so you guys can follow along. So you got, okay, so that's the sidewalk, and then this is the bike path over here. Look at that. Here you have the relay case, and I'll include a Google Maps link to this location so you guys can follow along. Look at, I'm a pretty tall guy, right? And this is up to my knees. So you got that. And then W.C. Hayes signal base, a Siemens gate mechanism. Jesus Christ, it's a steep grade there. Okay. Okay, there's nobody coming, which is crazy, because this avenue takes you all the way from pretty much Broward County from the edge of Broward County to south, the start of the Florida Keys, pretty much. Southwest. Brand new grade crossing. And let me show you guys the eastern side of the crossing. Yeah, today's Thursday, so tomorrow, Friday, is when this road is really hectic. Like, you see a lot of people heading towards the Keys with their boats and whatnot. So these are the northbound lanes right here next to me, and then this is this bad boy. And then the other funny thing is E-Bell LED lights, W.C. Hayes gate, signal base, and Siemens, right? Yeah, Siemens gate mechanism, again, electrocution hazard, but there's no overhead lines. Okay, so the other curious thing is Going back to my theory about the crossing being on paper, why, with such a busy highway, did they not include cantilevers? And before, there was already cantilevers here when it was a two-lane highway, so it would make no sense at all for there to be a four-lane highway with no cantilevers. So I really don't know what the deal is. Then you go another baby. Look at that, up baby, twins. Okay. My girlfriend finds it really funny when I say baby. She cracks up at that. Just out of curiosity, can you guys comment below what makes your significant other laugh? Just for curiosity purpose. Okay, then we got the do not stop on track over here, and this is crazy because this is a brand new signal base, right? Sorry, a brand new well, mast and crossing equipment, and it's already consumed by vines. Look at that. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. LED lights. Those are WC Hayes. Look at that. And then this is track view northeast. Track view for about 15, 18 feet. But yeah, that is extremely dense right there. Utterly dense. Significantly dense. There's, yeah, a fly can't go in there. Look at that, that's crazy. I'm gonna include, like I said, a Google Maps link to this location so you guys can follow along. Agricultural supply. Yeah, that is. That's funny. 100 years from now, there's gonna be another Railroad 82, and he's gonna come and dig and be like, "Wow, there was a railroad here at one point." That's if by then they haven't turned this into a busway or a hiking trail. So yeah, if any of you guys know the mystery behind this crossing, I'd love to know it. This gets the best of me. I do not know the answer to what happened here. Alright guys and gals, let me know what you think. As I said in the comments, please subscribe if you haven't. I drop videos on Wednesdays and Sundays. Always a pleasure. By the way, that dark sky is a metaphor for the dark future ahead of this line. Alright guys, take care. Bye-bye for now.